Good morning, everyone. We are waking up to a dry start to the day as opposed to the stormy weather that we saw come through Tuesday and Wednesday morning. Wednesday especially brought us some rain. Now all of that wet weather clears off to the east. We wake up to sunshine, but temperatures, they're cold to kick off the day. So take a look at what your 3-day storm totals look like. So this includes Tuesday and Wednesday and a little bit of Monday as well. But now as we head through the rest of your Thursday, we're shaping up very nicely. Over an inch on the ground in Valley Center, Escondido, Fallbrook, La Mesa. 2¼ inches off toward Alpine, and then the blue, Palomar, Laguna, Julian, all waking up to some fresh snow out there. 10 inches for Palomar Mountain. For Palomar Mountain and Mount Laguna. San Diego, downtown, that was the standout in terms of your low levels of precipitation. 2,200 inches, 22/100ths of an inch, I should say, of rain that came down. So they came through with the lightest accumulations. When we head toward this afternoon, despite the sunshine that we'll have on hand, we're going to see temperatures cooler than average. So the sun will be beaming through, but we're not going to rise above the upper 50s. San Diego is expected to see a high today of 59 degrees. Average would be 66. We'll be 7 degrees off of average. For Ramona, 9 degrees off of average. And for Borrego Springs, they will also be 7 degrees off average. So 75 would be average in Borrego Springs. We're going for 68 as your afternoon high. Plus side of this forecast, though, is that we are back to dry skies. Dry skies look to last all the way through the at least middle of next week. Toward Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week, models start to differ in whether or not we'll hold on to that dry stretch or start to see some wet weather move in. Because those models are in disagreement, we would say we have low confidence in what next week will shape up like after Wednesday, but you can at least see what those rain chances look like for now, which holds pretty steady between the single digits and maybe up to 10–15%. Looking outside this morning, it's been beautiful so far. Sunny blue skies, a couple passing clouds. Dry weather prevails through the weekend. Slightly warmer going into the next couple days. It looks like we'll start to boost to maybe the low 60s if we're lucky, but it's really not going to be all that notable in the sense of between this afternoon and the next several afternoons, the temperature differentiation, maybe 2 or 3 degrees. On top of that, we're still going to be staying below average, so cooler than normal no matter what. Low confidence for the forecast beyond Wednesday, like I mentioned. That's where we start to see some changes. Early next week is going to be a better time frame to stick with us to be able to show you what those models look like and have more confidence in what to expect. As we get closer to that date, our models come into agreement. Looking at your forecast highs today, upper 50s, low 60s out there. Enjoy it. 59 for Escondido, La Mesa, Chula Vista, Oceanside. 46 out there this afternoon in Julian and 57 in Ramona. Coastline is going to hang on to the upper 50s, couple low 60s possible like Wednesday of next week. Inland will also have a couple days possibly in the 60s. Tomorrow could be one. Tuesday and Wednesday of next week looking pretty comfortable out there. So sure, you can start to peel off the layers by the afternoon, but do remember that the early morning hours are very cold out there. We'll get a little bit of a boost in the early morning hours, but do keep in mind that tomorrow we could see the possibility of another freeze warning, frost advisory of sorts in effect. We had that in effect this morning to start off the day, so that was up until 8 a.m. that we saw that expire with sub-freezing temperatures inland. Good idea to bring the extra warm jacket and then be able to take off some layers as you head through the day. Mountains and deserts, well, the mountains are going to stay in the 40s. That snow will stick around. Boost to the 50s by the middle of next week. Deserts are going to be in the upper 60s for the next couple days. There are some 70s built in there. Passing clouds, all 4 microclimates can expect that. But today and tomorrow, we're dealing with quite a bit of sunshine on hand. That wind has died down. The winter weather has left us to the east, and we're now moving toward a stretch of dry weather across San Diego. I'm Evan Nurani with your CBS 8 Plus extended forecast. You can find much more here on the CBS 8 app and on your Fire TV, Roku TV, all the places that you find our CBS 8 Plus app. We appreciate you being with us. Have a good Thursday.